people believe food comes from the supermarket. I'm not one of them.
What's up guys, we're filleting fish today. We went boat diving yesterday and had a really good day out at sea. It was Nathan's first boat dive. We really enjoyed that. And so we're just gonna fillet some blues and some parrotfish for you guys. The kingfish that I shot yesterday, we're gonna save for a bra, so we're not gonna fillet that. It's gonna be a hole on the bra. And yeah, we're just gonna jump into it. Before we start though, we are going to say that the parrotfish that we shot are tropical parrotfish and they're legal to shoot. They're extremely beautiful and a lot of people are a bit against shooting them, but however they are really good eating and they are numerous as you'll see in the footage. That's just a disclaimer, so we'll get into it. So we got our tropical parrotfish here. They're about the same size. They're about 3 kilos each, and as you can see, really pretty fish. But however, they do have white flesh, which is super good to eat. And yeah, gonna get into it now. So we finished filleting up those parrotfish. It took a bit longer than expected. They were quite slimy and they had really thick scales to penetrate with the knife. So we sickled a little there, but that's okay. As you can see, we got some really nice fillets from them. And yeah, those fillets are really palatable, really good in a batter or even in the bra. So we're gonna finish up here with the blues and fillet that. For now, we're gonna roll some footage for you so you can see how the day went. Probably catch me on the beach introducing the day and early morning in the parking lot, so enjoy that. And for now we're just going to continue filleting all this and having fun while we do it, so check you in the kitchen. Cheers.
Good morning guys, it's 3:45 and we're heading to Durban from PMB to go fishing. So it's been raining all night, not good, but we're heading out anyway. We'll see what it's like in Durban.
Petrol station stop, getting chow, and we got the boat ready to go. Ew. That's alright. Hey? It'll be the only boat that gets fish today. Upgrade. What's up guys, we're on the beach now, about to load up. Super overcast, raining, cold, flat. Hopefully clean water and some good fish around. Check you out there. Go, you have fun guys. fish. Ah.
Yeah.
Big ones, eh?
Big bulls.
Yeah. Are they aggressive or should we move a bit?
Ahoy there, sailors. There's a fish here.
They were swimming straight towards Chase. No! Fuck you!
It came off my spear, but I caught it. Big bronzy.
What's up guys, so it's Father's Day and we're going to be doing a nice fish braai for Father's Day. We've got a nice little yellow spot kingfish that we'll be cooking up on the braai, and then we're also going to have a parrotfish and a bluefish that we'll be frying up in the kitchen. We'll do that with a batter. So we're just going to jump into it with a nice quick easy fire here. We're starting the fire now. Good old newspaper style. Some sticks. So as you can see, it's a change of scenery here. We're in Pietermaritzburg at Nathan's house. He's manning the camera, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. So we're gonna move on to filleting the fish, preparing this and get it ready. Pretty simple. It's gonna be lemon, butter, garlic, salt and pepper, just wrapped up in tinfoil and straight onto the bra. Probably take about 10 to 15 minutes to cook. And we're gonna head and tail him, so we're gonna chop it off, and we're gonna put slits into the body, and we're gonna season him up, and it should be good. So we're just cutting off the head. Just gonna come all the way up, turn it over. Yeah. There we go. Head off. Chop the tail off. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut lines down the fish into the meat, so we can insert butter and the garlic. That way the seasoning will absorb into the meat. And we're gonna do that on both sides. So not all the way down, but just deep enough to slot in your ingredients. We're just gonna put some garlic into your slits that we've made. Just gonna rub it in. Nice and full. Fill up the shot. Then we're gonna put it onto the tin foil and put the butter blocks onto the tin foil and put the lemon over the butter blocks, and then put the fish on top of that. And then we'll do the other side with the garlic. That way we can just wrap it and put it straight onto the fire. Okay, so we forgot one last ingredient just to take away that harshness of the game fish taste away. So we've got some in Nate's garden, some fresh rosemary. We're just gonna cut a solid piece off here. Maybe a bit more than that. Yeah.
You can grab a big branch, right? It goes back.
Other piece there. Cool, so now we're just gonna go wash this off. And we're gonna add it into the kingfish fillets. Just gonna unwrap that tin foil quickly, be 2 secs. And then, yeah, we're gonna put it onto the fire and get things going. So there we go, we got our kingy fillets into the tin foil. We're just gonna wait for the fire to get nice and hot, and we'll place them in. In the meantime, we're gonna shoot into the kitchen, and we're gonna start preparing the bluefish and the parrotfish with the batter. And Nathan will be helping me there as well. So we'll shoot inside now. Okay, so we're gonna get some flour. This is a simple batter. It's just flour and soda water. And you get a bit more flour because we've got quite a bit of fish. Got lots of people coming over. There we go. Get some soda water. Cool, we're just gonna mix this up. So you just want a little bit of batter covering your fish. Protects your fish, doesn't let it get burnt or anything like that, which is always nice. And gives a nice little crunch as well. Okay, so we've got our batter ready. We're gonna move on to cutting up the fish. We're filleting the other section of the bluefish now. We're just gonna debone it so that you've got no bones while you're eating your battered fish, because that's always unpleasant and puts the person off their fish because they're always scared of eating bones. So we're just going to remove that. We're just going to cut straight down the middle, along the line, lateral line, and so by doing that, the first fillet is immediately deboned, which is always nice. And then, sorry. So then the other section, this section you always get a really small piece of fillet because of the rib bones, as well as the lateral line that you have to cut out. So we'll basically end up with that much fillet there. So we're just going to cut along the ribs all the way up until you get to your lateral line again. You can see the bones over here sticking out. So we're going to cut those out. It's just a thin line. Chop that off. There you go. Boneless fillets, pleasant to eat.
easy to cook. These are all bones. You do not want to throw this into your mom's bin. Otherwise, your wife or your mom is going to be very hacked with you when she starts smelling rotten fish. So we'll dispose of that later. Moving on to a nice slab of parrot that Nate got. So in the beginning, we filleted these and de-skinned them. Had a bit of fun doing this as it's a new species for Nate, and I haven't shot one in a while, so remembering how to fillet with big scale is quite funny. Long process, but as you can see, it's a beautiful slab of meat. Very, very white, like the bluefish. Also really good eating fish in the pan. And same process here. We've already taken out the rib bones. We did a pretty good job here. And we're just going to follow. Here's a lateral line. We're going to cut along the lateral line, get out those bones again. So then what we're going to move on to is we're going to chop each fillet into little bite-sized blocks, probably about that big. We're going to season it with some salt and pepper. We're going to throw it into our batter over here, and then into the shallow pan of oil. And we'll just do a quick demonstration. Put this away now. And in this way, by cutting them up, you can always check if you've missed any bones by feeling your fillet, and it feels fine. So, done a good job. What we're going to do is going to separate our fish, bluefish and parrotfish, and we can let people choose what they want, have different taste tests, and see what they think, which is always nice to see. We are cooking them the same way, so it's a pretty even taste. See, small pieces, perfect for batter, cooks quickly in a shallow pan of oil, and yeah, simple, easy process to do. Cold battered fish in the fridge is always really good for lunch the next day, and just a quick snack, so it's a win all around. So what we're going to do next is we're going to just lightly salt and pepper the fillets. This will just give a little bit of extra taste into your batter and then the fish. A little salt. Okay, so now you've seasoned your fish. We're going to move on to getting into the batter. But before we get into this, we're going to go and get that kingfish onto the braai, so it's ready. By the time this is done, it'll be ready, and we can eat everything at the same time. So let's go outside. Okay, so the fire's ready, and we're gonna just put our kingfish over the coals, and that'll be about 10 to 15 minutes. And we just put the lid on, that way heat will circulate a bit better. I'll come check on it just now. Okay, so now we've got the oil really, really hot. That's what we want. Otherwise the batter's just gonna fall off the fish. We're going to chuck most of our parrotfish into here, so we can just get it scooped up and going. Gets a little bit messy, but that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to go straight into the pan and should start cooking immediately. Just watch out for any splatter. Okay, so we're going to wait for that to get nice golden crispy, and you'll start seeing it get white on the top. And then when you see that, we're going to flip it over and then get nice golden brown on the other side, and we'll be done, and we'll take it out the pan. Best, we're going to do the same for the rest until done to serve, and we're going to keep it warm. I keep stacking the hot fish on top of the previous fish cooked. That way all your fish is kept warm, and we can have nice warm fish for lunch. So we'll catch you again when we're going to go check out that kingfish to see if it's cooked and ready, and hopefully by then everything else will be done, and we'll have a lovely afternoon lunch on Father's Day. Check you just now. All cooked. So we've done probably our best catch cook today, most presentable catch cook. We're going to start off with dessert, which will be last obviously, with a nice
lemon meringue and a nice marble pudding, all homemade. Then coming over to the main meal for lunch, we got bluefish in the side dish over here. Got a nice yellow spot kingfish here, just looking amazing. Did really well on the bra. We've got some garlic bread to complement it. We've got some potato bake, some carrot salad, there we go. And then over here we've got parrotfish and then some rice. I'm not too sure what it's called. But yeah, this is the Father's Day lunch and with beautiful bride kingfish.
Okay, so this is the fish with the batter. A little bit of pink sauce. Mmm! So good. It really is very good. It's got the crispy on the outside, soft on the inside.
Absolutely yum.
Smooth. Oh, it's yum.
Sure.
Okay, now the game fish with the garlic, the rosemary. Oh, look at that. White, soft. Oh, it smells delicious. A little bit of my sauce. Mmm! It tastes better than fish.
Well, there we have it, folks. It's one of our best catch cooks yet, I would say. And yeah, everyone's enjoying their Father's Day's lunch. Nathan and I are about to dish up now. Very happy with what we've produced. Woo.
And you're lucky that these guests don't mind that you sit at the same table.